Well, I guess I've been bit by the micro galaxy squadron bug just a little bit, because I got myself the Vwing Starfighter after, being on and off on whether or not I wanted it, and then I saw the V-19 Torrent Starfighter, and I'm like, oh, that's from classic 03 Clone Wars. I gotta get my hands on that one. So here we are. Here's a couple more micro galaxy squadron vehicles. The reason why the V-19, that's the V-19, this is the Vwing. Oh, this is going to be confusing. The reason why my Vwing is already opened up is because I actually already filmed a video just on this, and I felt like that video just wasn't, this didn't carry just one single video, and also it was filmed on my old camera, so I wasn't really feeling the quality of the footage. So I figured, hey, you know what, I'll just redo it. I'll have the Vwing in the video with the V-19 Torrent Starfighter. And honestly, I think this one's probably going to carry the video. It looks so much cooler. But we're going to go ahead and talk about the Vwing first, because it's the first one I got. Yeah, it's a very cool looking vehicle. You can see it has a lot of nice detail. It's a micro galaxy squadron vehicle, so of course it will. Has a lot of nice washing like these all do. Nice little tampos of the Republic symbol. But I just love the Vwing for how obscure it is. I feel like most Star Wars fans like myself really only remember this thing from Battlefront 2. It being the bomber class vehicle for the Republic. But it did very, very slightly appear in Revenge of the Sith. I believe it escorted Palpatine's shuttle when they were going to Mustafar. That's pretty much the only time you really, really saw it. But it's still a really awesome vehicle. You already saw how I did a little wing flip-me-do. Very nice little feature there. It's very fun. It's very nice. It does come with two little figures as well. We can open up these little, I guess, canopy things. I guess they protect the astromech. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if they help with aerodynamicism or what. But yeah, it comes with two little figures. Go ahead and look at those. We have R4 right up here. Then we have a Revenge of the Sith style clone pilot, and these are very, very tiny. As always, these are super, super tiny figures, but they have a lot of detail for how tiny they are. You can see the clone pilot has a little black stripe, has a little rebreather in the front. He actually has a little bit of skin tone for his exposed face, as well as an orange visor. Yeah, it's a very nicely detailed little figure. I did not expect that much detail to be packed in. R4, I would say, has a little bit less detail. R4 should have a little bit more going on. And also, this being R4, it doesn't make sense for a Vwing. It should have just been some other generic astromech. But I guess it looks generic enough, It's fine. It serves the purpose. You can see the articulation is what we know out of Micro Galaxy Squadron. Very, simple for POA. And the astromech doesn't move at all. It's just a solid little hunk of plastic. But yeah, these are very cute little figures. And putting them back in the Vwing is pretty simple. The astromech has a little port, so he's not just going to fall out. And then the clone pilot can just go on in. Man, I want to get that new Lego set, the ARC 170, because it comes with all three clone pilot characters. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, you can see, getting in even closer on these details. Even the silver on the bottom, that is so nice. And it's got the landing gear, of course. Yeah, it's a really good one. It's something where I wouldn't mind having maybe a recolor, because I know there's a chase variant that's the Imperial version where the pilot's black and everything. But I'm not really going after everything from this line. I'm not trying to be completist. I don't have all the gunships. I just have 2 gunships. I'm not trying to get everything, but I am trying to get most of the clone related vehicles. I don't have an ATRT yet. But yeah, very cool little Vwing. I don't really have too much else to say on this one. It is what it is. And for what it is, I really like it. It's very satisfying to flip out those wings. It's a very fun little ship. Alright, so next up, that leaves us with the V-19 Torrent Starfighter. I've always loved this design of Starfighter. I have the Hasbro ship. I always wanted the Lego one, never got the chance to get it. Maybe Lego will remake it someday. That'd be nice. I'm sure it would cost about 150% of what it should cost. But we can see it just comes with a standard clone pilot. And I do need to make an in-video addendum. In my ATTE review, I was like, oh, the ATTE pilot, it shouldn't look like that. Yeah, they do look like that. It's just been that long since I've watched the Clone Wars. It's been forever. I watched it when it originally aired, and I think I rewatched most of it a few years after that. I'm not big on the 08 Clone Wars. I'm big on the 03 Clone Wars. And to me, that is where the V-19 really originates from. I am very excited to get a hold of this. Oh, I didn't know they did that one. I didn't know they've done that one. I haven't seen that yet. Oh, and they did an AAT? Oh my gosh, I forget the name of that one. But it was in the Umbara arc. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if it comes with like a Phase 2 clone. I don't have any toy of that. I know LEGO did a set a while back. Yeah, it seems like this ship is also going to have, you know, the landing mode and the flight mode. That's what a lot of these Starfighters, especially prequel era, had going on. And yeah, it's looking neat in the box. I always like the little, you know, figure container, and the metallic just makes this box experience very nice and very fun. All right, let's open it. Let's open it up. Hopefully it's not tied in heavily or anything. Hopefully we can just rip this open. So here's our little clone pilot. I always love that little cross-cell right there. Always very cute. All right, let's get him out. Seems like the same kind of clone pilot that I already have a couple times with the gunships. And yeah, it seems to be about that. It honestly amazes me how they can get the helmet looking that accurate and that good at such a tiny scale. This is tiny. This is puny. It's absolutely puny. I would have liked to see a little bit more black across the armor, but with how puny it is, I cannot complain. At least they made his hands black. I think it's one of the most important details. Like, that's what LEGO always did. They always had the black hands. Yeah, this is great. It's a tiny little version of my very first clone action figure, because my first clone figure was the original 2002 3 3/4 inch clone pilot. So, yeah, very cute, very cute. I should have my Hot Toys one holding this. That would look kind of funny. Maybe I'll do that eventually. All right, let's try to get this out. I see those annoying ties, at least in one spot. Maybe I can just get away with one nice little snip, and there'll be a nice, easy cleanup. I just, like, deep cleaned my desk, and I found 2 of those little snips from when I opened, like, Transformers and other stuff. Because they go everywhere. Oh, I hate them. All right, packaging's all out of the way. Let's get onto the ship. And my first impression is pretty positive. Again, it has a lot of nice paint and everything. It does look very good. I always feel like the Micro Galaxy, like, plastic just is a little, I don't know, it's not as robust as you would expect. It's not a super robust plastic. I'm noticing, though, it actually has, like, some ratchets. Very interesting. Has like a couple clicks. So I guess when it's like in flight mode, it'll click in and the wings aren't just going to flop around. That's kind of nice. Of course, we can just quickly transform it into the landed mode. I really appreciate those clicks. That's really nice. So yeah, there it is, landed. Pretty nice. Here we can see both of them just landed. If I could pick one of these to pilot, it would definitely be a V-19. I'm a big V-19 fan. It just looks so cool, dude. I wonder why it's called the V-19. I guess because it kind of looks like a V. I don't know. Wouldn't you expect it to be the Vwing? Because look at that. It looks like a W. Because this, I get why it's a V-wing. Because it looks like a V. It looks like an arrowhead. But this, I don't know. I see more of a W. But it's not even a wing kind of Starfighter. It's a Torrent Starfighter. Which is funny. When I was a kid, I always thought it was just turret. I thought it was a turret Starfighter. And I'm like, oh, was it a turret? Alright, so we can go ahead and get this little pilot in the cockpit. Tons of little detail in that cockpit. That's insane. You can see like the little yokes and everything. The little control panels. Wow. That's a lot of detail. That's the most detail I've seen on any of these, I think. Yeah, that looks great. I always think back to that scene in the 03 Clone Wars when you see V-19 Starfighter pilot just, you know, chilling like that, and then one of his buddies gets blown up and his head just goes up like, oh, snap. Oh, dude. Oh, this ship looks great. It looks fantastic. Oh, dude, they kill it with the details on these. Absolutely kill it. I guess he's like a Red 5 of sorts. I don't know, he's got the stripes, you know, like an X-Wing does. Very interesting. I don't know if he would be Red 5 or something. I like the little hints of yellow on the bottom, too. Overall, dude, this is just incredible. I mean, it's a Micro Galaxy ship. They're all incredible. And again, we can just get it in that landed formation, set it down, and it's looking great. It looks awesome. I don't really know where I'm going to put these, but they're going to look awesome wherever I do. Yeah, I really do enjoy this collection. My biggest issue is that I wish the figures were a little bit more accessible. Because, like, a lot of the clones are, like, gate-kept behind, like, the blind box things. Like, all of the Attack of the Clones M&M troopers, you have to get, like, blind box bark speeders that are all color-coded. Now, I would love to have them all, but they're all, like, chase variants, too. So, yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to have like every little clone figure in this line. But for now, I have the majority of them, and I'm pretty happy about that. I haven't done a Cody yet. I've got both Rexes, I've got the pilots, I've got, Fordo, ARC Trooper, I've got most of them. But overall, I enjoy these. Very cute, very nice. Alrighty, guys, let me know what you think about Micro Galaxy Squadron down in the comments below. I personally think it's really cool and really fun. I want to see so many more vehicles. I want to see Republic Shuttle, AT-AP, Turbo Tank. I don't think we've seen that yet. That would be huge. Oh my gosh, if they actually scale it properly. Oh, man. Just give me more. Give me more clone-related vehicles. I'm here for them now. I'm officially here for the clone-related Micro Galaxy Squadron vehicles. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I think these are really neat. Special thanks to channel members. As always, thank you all so much for your continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.